Hey guys, how we doing? Quick video from cities and suburbs. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoyed the quick jazz music. It is Sunday. It is June 26th. Welcome aboard and a quick video for you. And boy, oh boy, today's weather in Massachusetts, in the Worcester area, was 86 degrees. And tomorrow it's going to dip right down. Looking for some, consistency here with the weather, but almost 90 degrees. And my poor plant's out in the back there. You see the big old corona over my left or your right, whatever. But it is hot. How you guys doing anyway? Good to have you aboard. Quick video for you. And boy, oh boy, the Red Sox, like 18-4. 18-4 in June. 9-10 in the first couple of months in April and May. Bad years, bad months for the Red Sox, by the way. But they're coming around, and they're beating up on St. Louis and Cleveland. They swept the Cleveland Guardians. Sorry, almost slipped. But, baseball's a weird sport, man. And no one would have predicted that the Atlanta Braves, who are surging in the National League East, by the way, that's anybody's division. The Mets are on top. But anyway, not to turn it into a total sports show, but, looked like Worcester had a celebration, a Black Festival celebration on Worcester Common. I saw some videos on that, and I gotta say, I mean, Worcester is doing a lot of great things, but the downtown is still struggling, right? It's still struggling. I mean, we're using the Common for this and that and the Oval, but there's still something missing. And Polar Park and the Worcester Red Sox, that's not what's going to bring everything together. Okay, let's just say that. What's the housing? Looking at a lot of videos the other day from different cities and smaller cities like Worcester. Worcester's a small city. It's a small city. It's 200,000 plus. But Data USA, shame on you, by the way, because I went to datausa.com and tried to get some demographic information of Worcester. It's from 2019, very behind. They have Worcester at 186,000 plus population, but Data USA is, give me a break. But it does say that mainly Worcester is a blue collar city, and that's okay, right? That's okay. And the problem with Worcester and its growth is it gravitates, its gravity, if you will, invites, like San Francisco, the Tenderloin, quote unquote, district. But Tenderloin is, the softest, meatiest part, and, so that's where the total enrichment comes from, if you will. The Tenderloin district. Is Worcester destined to have a Tenderloin district? Now, I want to get back to, quickly, a friend who sent me this over our Cities and Suburbs page on YouTube. Like and subscribe. This gentleman in Worcester, okay, and we all know about Worcester, all right? Polar Park is not going to save everything, please. I live on King Street And gosh, I get traumatized every day, quote unquote, in Worcester, seeing people slowly kill themselves with drugs, homelessness. The cops have to make runs every day. Now, this is on King Street, right around CHL and Jake's Ave, okay? They have to make, to prevent homeless encampments from forming. They included to try to shelter. I'm not hard on, he's not hard on crime. He says that, okay? But there has to be a solution. I'm paraphrasing from SN. There has to be a solution, whether that's opening back up the asylums or creating more housing. Now, we're housing people with problems. That doesn't work. More housing. Yes. You know, I pulled up an article today that says homelessness. When you use the word homelessness, that donates that you're trying to help a person, as opposed to what's causing the root of homelessness. Now, you go to any website right now in San Francisco, LA, San Francisco, Seattle, they're the model, all right? You know, where the drugs degenerate your brain and anyone's brain. And, you know, you forget that you were once this or once that, you know? And that's why, what is a proper solution for homelessness? Okay? You can't just provide someone with a house and say, hey, you're all set. People are not used to that. It's a huge fucking problem. And then when you get into the fentanyl, right? The fentanyl drug kind of thing, you know? And yes, America is eating itself from the inside out, right? It's like worms in a rotten apple. But we need full employment, good jobs, right? And obviously, our inner cities are a friggin' mess, you know? They are a mess. They're filled with drugs, poor housing conditions. Like I said at the beginning, Ron, you know, even our housing in Worcester, public housing that was built in the early 70s, you know, they can't even fit a wheelchair through the apartments. Trust me, I've seen them. And no air conditioning. They have cool-off rooms. Give me a break, you know? No matter what it is, you can see why people would rather not deal with that, okay? And live on the streets. You know, but we have to clean up America. There is no excuse. No excuse. Okay? We're encouraging this bullshit, right? It shouldn't happen at all. At all. You know? I start with challenging the families, take care of your kids, keep them out of this bullshit, you know? I'm sure you are trying, you know? But, you know, we're opening doors to the future for our children. And I don't want to open up any of these doors that I'm seeing right now. Okay? We invest so much on, you know, the United States sending money over, you know, overseas and things like that. But there's no reason why people have to live on the street in America. Okay? Let's get drugs off the street, man. Right? What are you doing about that? Right? And Worcester, I mean, a great city like Worcester is small enough, all right, to be a model. Full employment. We have old infrastructure, right? Let's get rid of it right now, right? And stop creating housing for people that use drugs. Let's get them off the drugs and let's, prevent that from being an absolutely solution for everything, because it's not. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening, and Kenny B signing out from Cities and Suburbs. Thank you to my buddy over there on King Street, and we'll get there, my friend. We will get there. All right, take care.